All right, let me do a quick test and see if I can answer Anthony Gray's question here, if he can replicate this in eCamm Live. Layout with 3 participants here, and there's 3 video sources. So first I want to go ahead and create a layout. Now you can do this in a number of applications like Keynote, Apple Keynote, some free online tools like Pixlr, but I have Photoshop and I'm pretty well versed in that. So let me try that. Let's go over there, copy the image, go to Photoshop, and let's go to film and video. Let's go to 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080. And I'll go ahead and paste that image in here. And let's scale this. Oops, let's scale it. The new version of Photoshop, you don't have to hold shift. All right, so now what I'll do is create a new layer. And let me pick up the color of this. All right, so that's the bottom layer. And let's pick up the color. My eyedropper, pick up this red. Press T for font. Call into the show live. Okay. I want it left just, I'll do center justification. 213 528 9659. And let's match that font here. That's close enough. And let's see, Barlow. Let's move that over here. And let's just make it a little bit bigger. I'm not going to make it exact. I'm just going to show the concept. All right. So put that above this, and I'll just call this bar. And now we've got these 3 here. Let's go ahead and make a new layer. And let's pick my eyedropper tool, which is I. So let me just memorize that. Pick out this fuchsia color. And let's go ahead and make these bars. And that's option, I think it's option delete. Yep. Let's say purple bar. And let's just copy that. And move that down here. Now let me merge those 2, merge layers. Merge layers. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, got the 2 bars. Now let me just duplicate that. And then move that over. And then duplicate it again. And then move it over. Oops. Oh, come on. I hate how this does it. Just line it up here. All right, let's get this over here and keep our 3 over there. Okay. Now we've got this black area. So I'm going to put this over here. Background. We'll turn off that background because we want it transparent. And I'll make it the same black. It's not exactly black, but you'll see what I mean. Just go over here. And is that option delete? Yep. Okay. And now we've got these squares. So what we need to do is draw one square out here. And then I want to pick up the brown. That's good enough. And then let's make a new layer and call this cutout. And then go to edit, stroke, 20 pixels. Oh, that was too much. Maybe it's 10 pixels. Edit, stroke. We'll do 10. Okay, that's close enough. And then we'll just duplicate that. Cut out copy, drop it, hold down V, and then move it over. X. We'll just move the X. I can't see it. Okay, and then we'll copy that again. And move that over here. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay. And then we've got this purple at the top. So let's pick up the color, which is I. And let's make this, what's that called? A parallelogram? Trapezoid? And let's fill that, oops, with purple. Oh man, hold on. I want to put that on a new layer. Trap. And purple. And press T for font. Let's change the font color to black. And let's call it the Amaze Studios show. All right. Of course, you know, I'm not very happy with that look here. So let's find a tall font. There you go, impact. That's close enough. And let's make that a little bit bigger, which is, there we go. And then I'll leave these blank because we can actually type those in eCamm. All right, so let's put that in there. And now we've got to make the cutouts. So to make the cutouts, we got to punch a hole in this background. And so let's do that. So let's select this. Oops, cutout. Let's actually merge. I won't merge them yet. Let's just do this. And then select the background and delete. And then cut out, copy, select this background, delete, and cut out 3, select that background, whoops, select the background, delete, and that should cover it. Now just do this. Now I've got a template, so I'll file, and I'll save this as a Photoshop file so you can play with it. So overlay 3 guests. Okay. And also put on the desktop. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this working in eCamm. So let's open up eCamm and let's create a new scene at the bottom here. Let's actually delete all this because I'm done with this show. Okay. So let's 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 guests. imagine these are your 3 different video sources. And let's grab that overlay. File, export as PNG, desktop, overlay 3 guests. Okay, go over here. Overlay 3 guests. Oops, not the PNG, because PNG supports background. And then let's put a title. Gary Cruz. No background. Okay. And let's move that over here. What's nice about this is you can always change it later on. So we put Gary over here. And then let's do another one. I wish I can duplicate that. 48. And let's just do the same thing here. Gary Cruz, 48, add. So now they're all the same size. And then let's add one more. And let's say guest 3. And so when your Skype guests call in, you can just add additional Skype guests via NDI into these other windows. So right now, these are just separate video sources, but the Skype guests can show up here, and then depending on which order. So if I want this guy in the middle, let's remove them. And let's move that one. And let's remove, let's add, let's do this. Add that, then add that. Oops, I'm confused. Add, remove, add, add. Now that's in the middle. All right. And that's how you can do an overlay to match what you're looking at on that other show with eCamm Live.